natural beauty. It's very unique because Filipinos have natural beauty. Filipino women are very attractive. And I know everyone watching you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of Filipinos have very nice skin. They're typically proportioned very well when I say, like, you know, their size. Everything, it looks very nice. They're naturally beautiful. And I know time and time again, they're going up for competitions, beauty competitions. They're models, swimsuit models, weightlifters, you name it. And they're participating in it. They're athletes. And again, it comes down to, like, most of these individuals that are going up for, like, you know, Miss America, Miss Universe, they're Filipinos, and a lot of them are extremely beautiful. Jessa is extremely beautiful. And again, that is part of that natural beauty. You don't even have to put makeup on and you're beautiful. And then when she puts makeup on, you know, you're just like, wow, like, well, I mean, it's crazy. Just the transformation from going like super pretty naturally to super model, right, with the makeup. So that's my number one, is natural beauty. I think a lot of individuals can relate to that, and I know a lot of girls watching this are going to be like, hey, yeah, I'm naturally beautiful. So that's, again, this is all my personal opinion, but that's number one, natural beauty. Let's move on to number two. They're smart and loving. Filipinos, women, again, relating back to me and Jessa, so smart and so loving. Just being fluent in English, Tagalog, and mostly fluent in Japanese, that's crazy to me. So I have a hard enough time with English, and you're telling me she knows 3 languages? That's crazy. That is extreme. That you are extremely smart if you can, you know, juggle multiple languages. You know, she has a deep business background, you know, creative background. And it goes for many other Filipino women. A lot of they're very, very creative, very, very loving, and very, very smart, very well driven. And again, I think a lot of that too depends on where you're coming in the world. So whereas you have to have more of a drive possibly in the Philippines than you would in the United States. Things are not handed to you, and I think other individuals in different parts of the world have a great understanding that things are just not going to fall in your lap. You have to work for it, and that is normal. But that's where I think that smart and that drive to educate yourself and be better is there, and I think that's a huge perk. Of course, the loving nature of the Filipino girls, and I think a lot of Americans and a lot of different cultures, they want that. They want that love, that affection, that caring. They want those traits in a girl, and I know I do. So I'm glad I have Jessa to give me all those traits. But that is what everyone looks for. They want someone smart and loving with a sense of humor. That's a Filipino girl. So that is number two. My number three is going to be, this is a great one, and this is one I wrote down just based off of me and Jessa's 2-year interaction. Simple things in life make you happy, and I think that's a great one. Jessa has never asked for anything. She's actually given, and so for me personally, that's crazy. So let me just tell you some experiences I've had in the United States. In the United States, when you go on a date, the girl expects you to do everything, and I mean, so I guess, you know, when you could say that's pretty normal. Maybe I'm not normal, but I thought it was really neat when, you know, Jessa would buy me some cologne, and, you know, for no reason, just as a gift. She's a giving person, and those simple things, you know, she's not a material person. She doesn't need the expensive, fancy dancy stuff. You know, she's happy with the simple things, and that is huge, not to be a materialistic person. I myself am a little materialistic. Yeah, I might have been a little spoiled, you know, where I come from, but you know, materialistic things should be the least important things. And that's why I think it's very awesome to have someone that's purely happy You know, because they have a job, they have food on their table and a roof over their head and shoes on their feet. I think that is amazing, and it is a heck of a transition from the United States, from a United States girl to that, because instead of I want, it's what can I do for you, and that just blew my mind. So I think that is an amazing trait that Filipino women have, and it's extremely attractive to, you know, not always be the one giving or being taken from, but actually receiving something, you know, just out of the kindness of their heart. That's pretty crazy, and that's really a really awesome thing. And that was number 3. So now number 4, this is going to be a little bit different. This is a feeling. So this is Filipino women are empathetic. They care. They're aware of feelings. They're aware, you know, if you're feeling sad or mad, and that's big, because there's a lot of people who are like, you know, if you're sad or mad, they're like, okay, cool, don't be sad or mad at me. And I can be like that sometimes. You know, if you're having a bad day, you know, everyone has a bad day. You know, it's like, okay, suck it up and keep moving. But it's not like that with Jessa, or, you know, possibly Filipino women in general. They understand and they can relate, and they try to make you feel more comfortable. When a lot of people will just brush it off, carry on angry, you know, she's not like that. She tries to be there and comfort you because she's empathetic. And I think the world now is becoming less and less empathetic. So I think finding someone that is empathetic is extremely important, because once we lose the empathy, it could be savagery, you know, at that point, when you no longer care or feel what others feel, or you can see how their body language is. And I think it could be, you know, that you can just go down the wrong path if you're not empathetic. And that was number 4. And let's get to number 5, which is, it could have been I didn't order these in any way. So number 5 could have been 1, but this is going to be a huge one. All right, strong family and religious connections. So Filipinos are very, 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 very family oriented and very, very religious. Okay, these are both amazing things, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But you know, church, praying together, and family values, these things are ingrained into them from a little kid, right? While they're growing up. For most of them, right? For most Filipinos, I would say strong family ties and religion is extremely important to them, and they grew up with those family values. And let me tell you why this is very different from the United States. Y'all can take a look and see what's going on in the United States, okay? I'm not going to get political or anything like that, but look what happens when you lose family values, morals, religion, and that sense of camaraderie with your family and a proper upbringing. It can lead to chaos, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that, on that topic. But what I love about Jessa is she loves her family, she loves her religion, God bless everyone, and you cannot be afraid to preach that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's amazing, all right? Going to church together, praying together as a family, and having strong morals and values. And again, I'm not going to touch too much on it, but I feel like it's so necessary to bring up. Having values and morals is so essential in today's world. You have to have these morals. You have to have these values. You have to teach kids at a young age. And I think a lot of Filipino women do that, and I think they would agree with me. And I think that's what I see when I talk to Jessa, talk to her family. You know, all these things are so important. It's important to me. It always has been. And that's why we get along so well. So that was number 5. I don't want to touch too much on the political side of it, but those were my top 5 reasons for why Americans, why different cultures would want to date a Filipino girl. You all are awesome. I love it. I love y'all. I love Jessa's culture. I think that it's like I inherit a new family. And all of these 5 top topics are bar none. There are many more than 5. These are just my top 5 right now. I can make more videos later. Please just know these were my personal opinions. I didn't mean to offend anybody. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments below. And I hope this is insightful for individuals looking to date or reasons to date a Filipino woman. There's so many reasons to pursue a relationship with them. I don't know any reasons not to. So thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again.